All right, everybody. Welcome to 2025, the first stream, Wednesday, no less, which is hump day for us. Yeah, and of course, joining us via voice chat is my moderator, Elizabeth.
Hello. That's me.
Okay. So yesterday was the last stream of 2024. Me and Robo talked about what we were hopefully gonna try to do, and then we ended up building the mushroom farm. Now, by the time, oh god, what was it, like 4 or 5 hours maybe we streamed yesterday? You got to see like the whole, yeah, you got to see the whole thought process that we try to go through in figuring out, a look and stuff like that. Excuse me, but this is what we came up with. After we ended the stream, of course, she had to go off and do her own stuff, which is how it is in the adult world. Sorry, but I continued working on getting the rest of it done. So here is the Shroom Shack. Try saying that fast 10 times.
I don't think I can hear myself on stream.
You should be able to. You should be coming through the desktop.
Oh yeah, no, I can hear myself. It's all good.
Yeah. So anyway, here we are with the Shroom Shack. So it's gonna definitely be a little bit more overgrown and stuff, as you can kind of see. I didn't go too crazy with the vines and stuff, but
I had great ideas.
I
It looks really good though. I like
yeah,
it.
but considering it's a mycelium type area, I felt it would be very more overgrown.
Show them the wheelbarrow.
The what?
The wheelbarrow. You should show them the wheelbarrow.
Oh,
it's so cute.
I'm sure they've seen that before.
No, they have not. They have to see it again.
All right, so some of the decoration I probably will handle after we get some more stuff going around, because I don't want to put up a decoration and have to tear it down. You know what I mean? But the side, the front, and the alleyway here between the cactus farm and the mushroom farm is definitely going to be staying. So this is all done. So cactus. So let's get on the inside. Now, I may or may not age up some of the spruce and the oak. I don't know if I'm going to go around to doing that. It's kind of like with my stables. Because it looks fine now, because it's pretty busy as it is. And a lot of it's going to be, a lot of that detail will be hidden from the outside anyway. Now, on the inside, the storefront idea that she came up with, she didn't like it, so she tore it completely down. So I ended up building. There's nothing in these things. It's just for a look. And yeah, I put mushrooms up here just to put some look in here, and didn't realize that they were gonna grow. So yeah, we have some mushrooms growing.
It looks cute.
Yeah, that's why I left it, because I was like, oh, you know what, that actually kind of matches. So that was one of those pleasant surprises, I guess you call it, right? So, this is like the storage room kind of like look. Of course, nothing's going to be stored in here, but it's just all for looks. And then this is the farm. Nice, simple, easy redstone compared to what I used to have to make for it. Yeah, so this is ready to go as long as you have whatever it is you're looking to have. So let's see. Let's make some more mushrooms, right? Okay, easy enough. All you got to do is you put the mushroom there in front of the dispenser. It's got the bone meal in there. You flip it this up, and you stand on the plate until it comes up. That flips it back down, so this way you can't accidentally stand on the plate. And we have a gigantic mushroom. Now let's see if... Okay, I want the fortune one. All right. Yep. uh,
It's beautiful.
for some reason, the really tall ones don't break automatically, which is fine.
Well, at least you can get all the blocks just by sitting in the middle,
Yeah, pretty much.
except for that one side. But
Well, yeah, because this doesn't. This is at the actual room's middle per se. This is
yeah.
so. So out of one, we got 16 blocks or 16 mushroom out of that one. Oh nope, actually we got 17. And, ooh, that's a large red. Okay, out of the large red, we got 14. So, and that's how that works. Simple, simple. And then if you just have silk touch on your axe, then you can get the blocks. So we get, the red stems, and of course the brown. Although I did find out, while I can make the mini blocks for the red mushrooms right there, the brown ones I can't make mini. So I'm not sure what that's about.
Oh yeah, I remember that last night.
Yeah. So that's the Mushroom Shack.
I wonder if it is just because it's an add-on, right? The mini block.
the way I have it. Yeah, yeah. It's a vanilla tweak actually. So
Yeah.
okay. Ow. Ruining my fine, pristine diamond armor. Um, yeah, I could probably send a message up Vanilla Tweaks forums or Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of what I did yesterday. Pretty much spent the rest of the day
And while he
doing
was
that.
doing that, I was soundly sleeping.
What do you want for a Canadian?
On the Discord call with him. Yep.
I like it. I think he came out
I
really
did
nice.
too. It looked really cute.
Especially since the only plan that I had was I was thinking just okay, let's do an L-shaped build and put the mushroom part in a tower in the middle, kind of like right. That was the only thing we had, and
Yeah.
then we just went from
No,
there.
I like this better. I like this.
So
It goes with the layout of like the town that you got going on,
yeah,
and it just stands out too, but not too much. You know what I mean?
yep, yeah. I don't know. I think as a build team, me and RoboKitty are starting to really get into our groove. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Old timer and new timer, mixing it up basically.
I still build boxes.
Because except for the old school mob farm and possible in this. Yeah, I don't think she helped with the water vapor. Water Vader. Ugh. She's pretty much helped with all of the designs.
Nice. That reminds me, on the Berrycraft server, I'll pay you in diamonds to fix my mob farm.
Yeah, that's the plan. I do plan to get back onto the Berrycraft server this year. Um, Admittedly, I've been kind of busy trying to get all this stuff set up here from not just on Minecraft, but so I had to kind of pick and choose where I go because Scar Season 5, Scar World Season 5, I should say, is ending. And we're getting ready to open up Scar World Season 6, which is going to be this month sometime too. So I'm going to have to schedule out some time for that as well as Berrycraft.
Yeah.
So, because I got the Guardian farm, I got to finish off. I got
Mm-hmm.
was it two
I
or
thought you
three?
were finished the Guardian farm.
No, actually, it's not done. It's working. I got it so that it works, but it's
Mm-hmm.
actually not done being built. You know what I mean? Decorated if you
Yeah.
want,
Yeah, yeah.
but so I mean, there's a lot of good plans coming up for 2025. It's just a matter now digging into it and doing it, and hopefully having access to Robo to help with a lot of it. Um, but
We
the
should see if Robo wanted to get on the Berrycraft.
yeah, I can ask.
I feel like they would only play when you or I were on, though.
um, yeah, the last couple of weeks have been really kind of messed up with the work schedules and the holidays and everything like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that now that technically the holiday season is now over with for a bit. I don't think we have nothing until something like what February, I think it is, right?
Yeah.
So Robo will hopefully be back on her regular schedule, and she'll be back on twice a week. I mean, she has a lot of projects she's got to finish
Mm-hmm.
and stuff that she's got to start. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's kind of what we're looking towards for 2025. We definitely want to finish off the board, and while
There's a lot of things on that board.
it has actually, believe it or not, there's still even stuff missing off of it. I would say what looks like 50% of this stuff is done. I would say, right? So, uh, I mean, I started working on uh, a master build for me over there, a little ways from the village, and she hasn't decided yet whether or not once we're done with the spawn village here, whether when we move off, we're going to stick together or not. I'm going to leave that up to her to decide if she wants to, or are we going to go off separately and build separate things? You know,
Mm.
like I said, I've already got one here. I have, well, at least I thought I have to probably rescout it though, because I have to build a maze challenge. Uh, she has a biome challenge, I think it is. Let me go back to the board here. Okay, she's got the biome challenge where she has to make a biome, and I have a build challenge which I decided it's going to be a maze. So I got to find that area again. I don't even think she's looked for this biome challenge yet. But anyway, it's just we do have plans. It's now just a matter of being able to make sure we have the scheduled time to work together. I'm at the end of my life. She's at the beginning of her life, so she, she's got to kind of take care of things where she needs to take care of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Dad ain't gonna be around all the time, so
Don't say that.
yeah. Well, hey, I'm old. What are you gonna do? It's part of life. So, um, so yeah. I mean, even if we do decide to move off and do something separately, I can. This area is going to be a long-term goal for me. Is this section? I can definitely come up with. I have plenty of build ideas. It's just a matter of figuring out. Do I want to build that here, or do I want to do somewhere else? You know what I mean? Ooh,
Yeah.
hit my headphones. I'm always doing that now. All right, so yeah, that's kind of
Oh
like
my
where.
goodness.
What?
Slight topic change.
Okay.
Um, but when you hit your headphones, it kind of sounded like the fireworks that were last night.
Oh.
And around 12 a.m. my time, almost exactly, it was like a minute later, the loudest firework I've ever heard in my life woke me up and startled the living crap out of me. And I was sitting there for a good minute before falling back to sleep, trying to get my heart rate down. Like, I should have known this was coming, but I didn't.
So it's not just us crazy Americans, huh? You crazy
Well,
Canucks.
it sounded like it was like right outside my window.
Well, I know that was like the ones that were going off last night. It literally sounded like they're going off over the house. They weren't, of course, but it's just the way the we're kind of set up here. The echo chamber style effect makes it sound like it's right there on top of us.
Yeah.
I think the same thing can be said of the way your street is set up.
Yeah. How do you know my street?
You
Did
showed
I
it to
show
me.
you? Oh.
I know that. I know what your house looks like. I know the street it looks like.
Do you know? You should build it. Let's see. Let's see how true this is. No, I'm kidding. I know. I just. You should build
So,
my house. That'd be funny.
so yeah, that's kind of. Oh, and we. She has agreed with me that the this snowish type area, it's going to be a bit of a long project. We're going to terraform it all over so that the dirt blocks and the sand blocks and all that stuff are converted over to snow blocks because we want to keep the snow look that we have to the side of the village.
Are you
So
gonna terraform like the entire land so that it's flat or like semi-flat, or are you gonna leave it just the way it is?
no, it's going to get terraformed, but it's not going to be terraformed flat though. You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now that
That
hi,
crater?
am I what now?
You gonna, are you leaving the giant crater that you were just in?
No, that's going to get filled in. Okay.
It could be a dungeon.
Yeah.
Why
I
is there a hole in the ground of the ice?
Oh, that's because this is where I originally started to put the ice tray,
Yeah.
and it was failing. And I'm like, well, there's no reason for it to fail in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, just could it be because I got it above the water? And I was like, no, that shouldn't be. I build these things on top of the water all the time. Uh, so I kind of tore it apart to move it up on the land a little bit more, so just in case it was some kind of like water issue. Nope, that's actually not what the issue was. I'll have to cover it when I'll build one of these because they're easy to build. They're nothing to worry about. But yeah, I had to play around until I could figure out why things weren't freezing.
Did that
And hi,
yet?
and I finally figured it out.
I remember there was a block that wasn't freezing. Did that freeze?
Oh yeah, yeah, it finally froze. So the only problem is it has to be within my uh, the render range so that
Yeah.
the chunk will do what it needs to do.
Mhm.
Because these are built inside chunks, believe it or not. Um,
Mhm.
let's see, F3G. If you will actually see, the actual ice blocks themselves are all within a chunk.
Yeah.
So if the chunk unloads, the ice stops freezing. If it loads in, it'll do its thing. So there's
Nice.
no partial. So there's like no partial. Okay, this part of the ice tray will freeze, but then the rest won't because it's in a different chunk that's not loading in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So these are
You know
essentially
what?
16 by 16 farms.
Yeah. You know what I think Minecraft should do, or Mojang should do, is make icicles a part of the game.
Hmm. You like almost kind of like a dripstone,
Yeah, but in smaller form, you
right?
know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Small here
Oh,
and
how's it doing? Let's see. Lava Tank 17. How are you doing this morning? Happy New Year's to you and all that good stuff. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. All right. So, anyway, I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about for the plans for 2025, right? I think we covered everything.
I think so.
Oh, that's good
There's
to hear.
no updates.
As far as what the builds?
No, as far as like um different days you're scheduling or
No,
uh
no. We discussed that yesterday. So, how'd your stream go, Lava Tank? Okay, so all right. Got my morning coffee. I'm back into my routine. I'm not sick anymore. I got my meds. I'm doing really good.
nice.
Listen to my first music for the year, which was, of course, Disturbed. Oh, that's good to hear. Glad to hear it. It's always nice to start off the new year with good feelings and all that good stuff. Yeah, got up this morning, threw on some Disturbed, started getting ready for my stream today, and woke up Liz, who fell asleep while trying to wait for New Year's.
On a Discord call with you.
All right, so I guess I should get some building done here, shouldn't I? Oh, okay. So let's see. We did the mushrooms. You know what I should do is I should put in the shifting floor so we can get the
Lord,
fungus. What?
you should do some exploring.
You want me to do exploring? I can do that.
Take a
Uh,
break. I don't know. It's up to you. It's your stream.
oh, that's fine. I can do that. I can do that. Usually Robo
have
likes
you
to go with me.
have you explored a lot of the areas around here?
Oh wait, let me get outside. You see the underground. Oop, wrong button. Okay. Yeah, I well, I have. We have to remark the map because when I switched over to point four, we lost all our map notes.
Mm.
So, but this is as much as we've uncovered for the map, current
Okay.
map anyway.
That's pretty decent chunks.
Yeah, I mean, consider the fact that our spawn village is here,
Yeah.
and I think world spawn was. Give me a second, though. I'm trying to remember. Okay,
It was down.
I think it was up here because we have to go past this outpost in order to get to the
Hmm.
base. So somewhere up here is the spawn chunks. But yeah, I mean, we found a fairly good sized mushroom fields. They're now called mushroom fields. Um, Even though I found the tiniest uh, cherry blossom grove.
I remember seeing
You remember seeing that, right? It was one
yeah,
tree, and then
tree.
yeah, then of course, oh, it was like down over here or something. But then of course, these ones opened up. So there's a lot for me to still technical come on render in explore. This is
Real rich. No.
the coral reefs and stuff are over here. Got plenty of ocean monuments, so that's not even a big concern.
Did you find a I forget what it's called, but it's all blue underground.
It's all blue underground.
Yeah, and you can get the skulk stuff from it.
Oh, you mean the deep dark? No,
Yeah.
no, I have not yet. I have not found that. You can generally find a deep dark location where, if you have, say, a tall mountain area, because the algorithm when it builds the worlds has a tendency of placing deep dark areas under the tall mountains.
Mm.
It's part of
I
the generation. Go ahead.
I made a creative world, and as soon as like
Oh,
the spawn, as soon as you go in, there's a deep dark, and I was like, oh, well, that's convenient.
yeah, really. So yeah, that's definitely one of the things we got to find. At least find the deep dark, just so we can get down to that, the resources, and then find an ancient city on top of that. So that's kind of like where that all stands. Let me get rid of some of this garbage that I don't need. Okay, I will. Let's see. I will take the silk touch pickaxe. I'll take the fortune axe. Okay, don't technically need my torches. Give me my bags. Okay, what do I got in here? Come on. Really? Okay. Don't need 10 million leads. Got the doors. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where's my boat? Give me my boat. Give me my bed. Give me my brush. Oh, you know what I could do real quick before I do that? Oh, I wonder if you could put looting 3 on a brush. I don't know if that'll help it or not. I could put breaking and mending on it though. Okay, so we got the bed, we got the crafting table, I have my doors. Okay, all for you. All right, so where do we want to go exploring? Maybe uncover this section over here by the Badlands. So northwest. Northwest it is.
Yeah. How big is this world?
I haven't closed off the border, so it's a full world.
Nice.
I mean, since it's just me and Robo anyway, I didn't figure, you know, why put a
Yeah.
world border when it's just the two of us for right now.
Yeah.
If we do open it, though, I probably will set up a world border. Right now, I think I've gone out as 5,000 blocks.
Mm.
I don't think I've gone past that.
Every time I see a hole in the ground, I think of the meme that you sent me.
That is so me, too, I don't know if I can show it on stream, but I would love to show it on stream because I don't own the material for it. You know what I'm saying? It was, what was it? It was a TikTok, right?
No, I think it was YouTube reel.
Oh, okay. So, but it basically what it is it's got the music and people. I forget what the song is. And anyway, they're exploring, and then you completely broke up on that one. See, like right there, So he was like, and he disappears in the hole.
It's a ship. Sorry if you can hear that.
Okay. Oh, I need my bed. Uh, okay. I think it's time to sleep. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So that's what the meme basically was. Because if there's a hole in the ground and I'm not purposely looking for it, I'm probably gonna fall
Yep. I've seen it happen with my own two eyes.
in
And then I follow suit pretty shortly.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. It's like you go into a hole, you fall down, you survive, right? But then your buddies are like, "Hey, did you fall down?" And next you know, they're falling right behind you. It's like they didn't hold shift right or something. Yeah, you know.
Or at the odd time, one of us has managed to see the hole, and there's like, "How you doing down there, bud?"
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I don't think it was with you, but I think it was one of my kids. Uh, I had fallen. I got myself out of it, right? And I think it was from my son, Captain. And he was looking down, crouching on the edge and looking down the hole that I fell and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should go that way. Okay. Um, so I pushed him off. He's like, really? You really needed to do that? I was like, yeah.
Attempted murder.
I mean, he laughed about it. He knew it was all in good fun.
Yeah.
Oh wait, isn't this? Didn't we have? We had. Wait a minute. We had. I think it's over here. I think I want to say it's over there. Obviously, I could be wrong. Okay, that's a outpost, so it's not that. I seem to recall us digging like here.
Do drones spawn in the daytime or just the nighttime?
No, they'll spawn during the daytime. As long as they had, was it? I think 2 blocks of water to spawn in, and it's a water source. In other words, you can't see. In the old days, we used to be able to make mob spawns and stuff on the land, but they since shifted, so they have to be spawned in either a river or ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, you could have just gotten the podzol here.
true. But, huh. Okay, I'll have to find out later. Anyway, now, let's see, that change I think was made a bit ago, and I think it was
Etho,
who made
what do you do?
he made a drowned farm over a river. I want to say that was like 2 seasons ago, I think.
What was it of? Because I vaguely remember it.
He made it out of, I think, moss blocks, and
Yeah.
basically he kind of drained the river, the small section of river that he had next to the build, and he built it right above that so that he could get his tridents and stuff. Yeah, I think that was 2 seasons ago, if I remember right, or was it last season? I kind of forget. It's the one where they start out near a desert. It was like on a island kind of like setting. So, but then again, when you got people like Etho and Doc and the old guys from Minecraft. What's
I
that?
haven't watched Doc in a long time.
Yeah, he's a father now. You know that, right?
No, I haven't. I don't know anything about his life.
No, yeah, he calls him Docky. His little
Aw.
one. Yeah, I thought that was kind of
That's
cute.
adorable. That's really cute.
Oh, I should grab those.
Girl or boy?
You know what? I'm not sure. Huh. I'm not sure.
Not a true fan.
Well, I don't really want to pry.
Yeah.
It's just a baby.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it like it sounded like I'm insulting. I'm not.
No.
And then of course, this is his first child. He's, so he's a new dad and all that stuff. And I just don't want to put him under any. Look, raising a kid is hard. And I raised 4.
Craziness.
Yeah. Seriously. So,
I'm still raising myself.
that's good because I'm not paying for it.
You're my adopted dad.
I don't care. You're part of the system. That means I can abuse you. Besides, come on, headphones. You're Canadian.
That would mean I'd be the best daughter ever. Just don't look at my history.
The funny thing that goes through my head every time I come up with some kind of Canadian joke or something is I can't think of the character's name, but it's Stanley's adoptive brother who is Canadian by birth. And then the way they animate the character is, his head is like cut in half, and that's how they animate him talking.
I have no
So
idea what you're talking about.
you've never seen South Park?
No.
Oh, okay. Did that explanation just went nowhere?
Yeah, it did.
After stream, I'll have to find a shot or a clip I can send you so you can understand what I'm trying to say.
Mm. Don't fall.
Dude, what did you eat? Oh! I'm like, what is going on here? He's following because I had the golden carrots in my hand. Because he was like spinning around and like chasing after me. Like, what?
Just give him one.
No, because it's the only one. It's the only food I have. Uh, okay, so we're now up to the area that is the desert slash badlands slash savannah. That looks like an interesting scar.
Your goal for this exploration is to try and find a um flower forest.
Oh, I've already found those. Yeah, I
I've
got.
already found those.
Yep, I got it. Well, I had it marked. I want to say it was over here. It was a good size one too, if I remember right. Yeah. Look at this mangrove forest.
Can we go over there? I have not seen a mangrove forest ever.
You haven't? Seriously?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Flower
I haven't
forest.
really
Here it is. Flower forest. This is all the flower forest, and then this here is a meadow, which is I possibly maybe find some deep dark underneath this meadow, but I don't think it's big enough. But yeah, the flower forest is up here, comes up and around here. The meadow digs into it, comes all the way over here down to here. That's all one flower forest.
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty massive. So we'll definitely be able to make some nice flower farms out of there. Flatten it out and whatnot, and then get some flying machines or something going, or something. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. You actually
Yeah.
haven't seen what?
No.
Okay.
I assume it just looks like a swamp.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, have you ever seen a picture of what the glades look like down here?
The what?
The Everglades? Because that's essentially what it's taken from.
No.
Oh, okay. Of course, that would be, would be a great opportunity for them to put gators in here, but I don't think they're going to do that.
I'm surprised they haven't put sharks in here yet.
They've already said no to that.
Why?
Not sure.
It's kind of rude.
I think it's. I don't think they want to, because people have asked, why don't you put sharks? Because we added the, all the other like fishy stuff here, and they basically said no, we're not going to put in any. I think they worded it like dangerous, hostile creatures, I guess, or something like that, right? And I'm thinking, well, technically, you guys already have.
Yeah.
I mean, you're also talking about a fantasy game.
I would honestly switch out the drowns for the sharks.
Yeah, especially with that nasty trident.
Yeah.
The tridents are, in my opinion, still OP.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they've nerfed them a little bit, but all right, So you want
I
me
don't know.
to?
I feel like
Oh, there's one up this way. I gotta fill this area in, so I'll head up that way instead of going all the way over to the other one. Because it's the same, mangrove is a mangrove.
yeah.
So I'll head up that way. Anyway, you were saying?
I don't know. I forget.
Okay. Feels like a Monday morning, doesn't it?
Yep.
Not a Wednesday. Um, yeah, because they put in polar bears.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, granted, polar bears are only hostile when they have young around, which is true. They're very protective of their young until they reach a certain age, and of course, then, like all bears, they punt them out into the world. But,
Not only that, but they have the pandas too.
right, yep. And, see, I fell. And I knew this was here. And I still fell. Right, yeah, the pandas, yeah. Oh, hey, Amanda, how are you doing today? We're doing fine. We're working on hump
Hi,
day here.
Amanda.
Um, so yeah, I don't know, but I don't think I don't think they're gonna add gators in either.
They really should add more, like,
Well, that's good to hear.
more, everyday kind of mobs.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you
Like
too as well. Yeah.
insects.
Well, that was like the whole Firefly debacle.
Mm.
Um, Mojang kind of really stepped on its toes on that one. So, because everybody's like, even though the frogs can't eat
Mm.
the fireflies, we can still, the code is there. As far as I know, the code
Yeah.
is even still in the game. I don't think they've removed it, and it's just what, a 2 pixel flashing thing that goes around. So they could have added it, and they chose not
Yep.
to, and that I think that's kind of what started the hate
Or
towards
even a
Mars thing.
fly.
Yeah,
Like even just your regular housefly.
right. So, yeah, I mean, that's
Happy
that
New Year, Amanda.
that's like them. They gave up on the mob vote, which means they gave up on basically doing the 1 year Minecraft Live thing.
Wow.
Um, a lot of it is due to the fan base just giving them hate for mistakes. You know,
Yeah.
I can't kind of blame them, but at the same time, I can. I mean, it's kind of like you know a 5 year
Yeah.
old reacting to say like, okay, he was mad at me because I chose this mob instead of that mob. So now
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the vote anymore. You know, what are you going to do? It's
I mean,
look,
in that situation, there's nothing anybody can do except for Mojang.
yeah, and the thing the people need to remember is that while they do indeed play the game, they don't own it.
Yeah.
Mojang owns the game.
Sorry for the noise.
So, so ultimately, it is their decision. Now, of course, that doesn't mean they're going to go off and try to not make their fan base happy. I mean, you've seen the results of that.
Yeah.
EA has definitely felt the results of that. Uh, they tried to ignore their fan base for too long, and their fan base basically slapped them back in the face and said, hey, guess what? We're just not going to pay you money anymore. So they took a huge, loss. And it's not just EA. I mean, Microsoft does that all the time.
Yep.
So how much further we got to go? Oh, not too much more. Okay. should probably minimize that. Um, now uh, I know Mojang and oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Notch. Oh my god. Well, Notch. I'm talking about Notch.
Mm.
So have definitely been trying to distance themselves from him. I am not 100% sure as to why that is. Um, but Notch is kind of pretty much dropped out of the picture altogether now.
Really?
I mean, I'm pretty sure some of the new players don't even know who Notch is.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Just past that little jungle. Okay. Or. Okay. You know, when I started playing, Notch was. He still
Like
owned the
the main
company.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they took the notch apple out too.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's just called Enchanted Golden Apple.
Yep. And I think
All right.
they knocked the thing down a bit.
What thing?
The apple.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been debuffed since the original. All right.
Yeah.
In front of me is the mangrove swamp.
Mm.
Okay. See how dense it is? Now, you've seen the mangroves, though, right?
Yeah, with just one tree.
Yeah. So, this
That I
is.
stole from you.
Yeah. Oh. um. So, this is the mangrove swamp, which is filled with clay. Not clay, I'm sorry. Mud.
Dirt.
No,
Yeah.
not dirt, it's mud. Which you can make into clay. Uh. And this is basically what the glaze looks like.
You know what would be cool if they added, especially in that swamp? Sinking sand or
You mean quicksand?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Well, quicksand is real in the real world. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing about quicksand, though, is that the deepest it get, I think, if I am remembering correctly, is 5 feet. That's it. It's nothing like you see in the TV shows or movies or anything like that. All it is super saturated ground. Such as say,
Yeah.
like say the sand here would be extra so saturated that you kind of would slowly sink into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, on average, I think it's about 3 feet, but in the saturation, I don't think goes below 5, as it was explained to me anyway. So while quicksand does exist, it's not the deadly thing that TV has made it out to be.
Yeah. Unless you're only 5 feet.
What's that?
I said unless you're only 5 feet.
Oh, well, yeah. True. I got friends that are like 5'2" and stuff. Yeah, so. Oh, here we go.
So
There they are.
so.
Froggy! See, and this is where you get froggies. Or one of the areas you get froggies. But we got froggies. Look at them. With their derpy little eyes. Dump. Froggies. So that
Name one and take one as a pet.
eventually I will. So yeah, so this is the mangrove swamp. It's a whole entire biome, but it it has its own characteristics. Now mud, believe it, I don't. Let me see if I can show it to you. Okay, here I'm standing on grass, right?
Mm.
Then I move over to the mud. You notice I actually sink into the mud. Even though the block shows it's a full block, you actually do sink down, which is why you'll see me use it in a lot of the farms because you can put a hopper under it and it can collect anything that's dropped on the block itself. So you don't need like a minecart hopper.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's a nice interesting thing about it.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so I gotta go up this way. Do I have an outlet? Oh, you know what? Maybe I should sleep first. You know why I have to kind of laugh? The game hates it when you get rid of the rain. Still,
Yep.
I don't know if you remember. When you played. Every time it would rain, the game would be like, "Nope, I want it to rain,"
Yep.
and it's still the same way.
It's like you're messing with the cycle of the server and it's gotta get past that rain.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm getting. Oh, do you remember a time when if you crashed into a lily like I am right now, it would actually break your boat?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Or if you came in too hot on the land, you'd be like, I don't know, something, and you get
Yeah.
sticks out of your boat. Like, did I get that one already? Let's go find out. Okay, getting to new territory again. That's when they tried adding, in order to make a boat, you had to include a shovel with it. Bedrock kept that, but yeah, I don't think I got this boat yet. There's another monument.
There's a car alarm going off and it's driving me insane.
I can't hear it.
Fuck you.
Okay, let's go to the captain's area first. Okay, there's a chest here, which means I have not raided this boat. Oh, this is going to be two ships put together. That's too great. Alright, so, is there going to be a back of the boat then? Yeah, these are two separate boats. That's been happening a lot here. Where one boat will form and then another boat forms. Okay. Hey, come on, get me in there. Ah. Just need a place to put a door. Okay, treasure map.
Finally.
Finally, what? Oh, it
They
stopped?
took care of their car. Yeah. Was going off for a good 2 minutes. It's almost a daily occurrence on this road. Not gonna lie.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same person doing it every day or what, but
Okay, so we have to go northeast. Okay, what is northeast?
Me.
I'm wondering if I got this one already.
Get it? You didn't laugh. You said, what is northeast? And I said, me.
No, I got it. I was just ignoring it.
Wow. Fine. Ignore the Canadian.
What else is there to do? What do you think I'm gonna come up there and try to steal your maple syrup? Ugh.
No, we're not giving it to you. Why would I say share the sacred Canadian syrup? I would get killed for that.
Uh-huh.
I would. I'd be disowned. Did you not see it?
See what?
I just thought you didn't see the chest. Get all the taters.
Ugh. Ooh. Should I try to find a sniffer egg or just go for the treasure? I think I'll go for the treasure. Alright, let me get that little block there. The picture you sent me, what was it? Royal Maple, I think it was?
Yeah.
What does that sell for?
I think the price was underneath of it.
Oh, was it? Welcome back, Amanda. I'll have to look it up again. Yeah, but that's the real maple, though, right?
Yeah, it's made with real maple syrup.
Yeah. That's not the fake stuff that we sell here.
That's actually alcohol, though.
What is?
The picture I sent you?
It was? Oh, I thought it was a bottle of maple syrup.
No, it's maple rum or whiskey or something like that.
Really?
Yep. I sent it shortly after, yeah, it's Canadian maple whiskey, and it's $38.94.
Oh, it was whiskey. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So
I sent it to you after because you were making fun of me for something that I was eating, and or you were just shooting the crap with me or something like that.
I don't remember. Yeah.
About being Canadian and talking about how I probably put maple syrup on everything.
Oh yeah.
And then I seen that when I was getting some alcohol, and I was like, I'm gonna just snap a picture of this and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been sober since before Christmas.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. It's the longest I've gone.
Where am I going? Nuts. Just Liz suggested maybe I do some exploring today, so just kind of out and about.
Out and about. You sounded Canadian there.
No, if I was sounding Canadian, it would be out and about.
Don't even say it like that. Out and about.
Out and about.
I didn't even say it like that.
Yeah. I don't know actually where I got that from, believe it or not. Was an old duel team who used to play these Canadian characters, and their biggest thing was saying a boot. or I guess like I don't know the funny way that it's pronounced up in Canada as part of
Yeah,
their shtick.
about.
So
When I say about, does it sound Canadian to you?
no, 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 it actually does not. Didn't I just see? Wait a minute. Okay, maybe it was just this, and I thought this was a portal, but I guess not. Okay, no biggie. Okay, so I gotta now continue going east, northeast. No, well, okay. For those who probably don't understand, while I now live and reside in Florida forever and ever, I used to live in the state of New York in the U.S.
New
So,
York.
okay, there we go. And so the Canadian border wasn't really that far away. I mean, I lived in southern part of New York. I was still country. I'm not from the city, so please do not think that at all. I do have to make that distinction. um, because pretty much from the city and across and all that stuff, we consider it to be something completely different other than New York. And so anyway, you know, oh, 6 8 hour trip maybe, depending on where you were going to Canada. That's how long it would take for drives, and so occasionally we would go up and visit Canada here and there. Of course, we didn't need a passport or anything back in those days. Now we need passports and everything else.
Not if you're illegal.
Yeah, it looks like I got this one already. Okay. Oh, so yeah, so I've been to Canada several times.
But
The
he's
only
never come to visit me.
the only other
I
only other country I've been to in my life so far. um, and I've known some Canadians and stuff like that. So it's just I may poke fun at them and all that stuff, but it's always in jest. It's never in any kind of seriousness or anything like that. It's just
Okay.
yeah. It's just because I've been there. I've known Canadians and stuff like that.
I'm his favorite Canadian, despite that he'll deny it. And even though he got mad at me last night, it was fine.
It what I was like, I found okay. I am
How dare
not.
you get mad at a Canadian?
I am not a racist person in any way. Okay, but I do have dislikes.
Mm,
And there's reasons behind that.
yeah.
Uh, one of the the best way of saying it would be like the group of people that I had issues with, at least in my younger days, were generally French people. Yeah, I know. I've heard about the whole French Canadian thing. I didn't realize that was a big war with you guys up there. Um, but then I found, then when I was in school, we had a German exchange student that came to our college. I guess what everyone else calls a university, we call college. So then she let me know because she's traveled a bit. Nice. I took your job. um, she was originally from Germany, but she had visited France and stuff, and she said, "Well, actually, you're kind of half right about what you're talking about." Because I explained to her some of the incidences that I have had with French foreigners.
Mhm.
because they do travel to New York to visit and stuff like that, and you have a tendency of running into them, depending on what you do and where you go, of course.
Yeah.
We used to, matter of fact, one of my guard stations when I was worked security. When I worked security, was at a very popular. I think you would call it a strip mall.
Yeah.
I think it's what you because like several different stores put together, and you
Yeah.
walk around it and stuff like that. It's open air. Anyway, um, she said actually there is a large difference, kind of like how New York and California is. You have a southern part and a northern part of the state, and she says France is the same way. You have a northern part of France and a southern part of France, and she says that it's the northern part of France that everybody likes because they're friendly and outgoing and all that, jazz. And he says that the southern are the arrogant, holier than thou type way of
Mhm.
thinking. And she said that yeah, pretty much everyone hates them. there, there's like nope, there's no love towards them at all from anybody, even on the eastern side of things. So I learned that. So I learned that. I was like, whoa, okay, I didn't know that. Um, so it's kind of like the same thing here. Like I said, so up in New York, you have like the city, what we call the city anyway, and then you have the rest of New York, which is the rest of us. Now,
I
hopefully
don't
that.
think I'd want to live in the city of New York.
No, no, you don't. Actually, it's. I mean, I'm sure every city is the same way. Honestly, um, major city I'm talking about.
Mm.
So, I mean, I can only imagine um, what it really is to say to live in, say, Quebec. You know what I mean?
I was only in there for about 4 hours.
In Quebec.
Yes, there. Yeah. Although I found Montreal worse.
Yeah, I've been to Montreal, but where I was in Montreal though was the I think it was more of the outer edge of Montreal where you have like
I
all
was
the
at the
brownstones and
airport.
stuff.
I was at the airport for a layover flight,
Oh, yeah.
and it was about a 2 to 3 hour wait. And I went exploring, not very far, but I went exploring, and it was like trying to navigate in a foreign country.
Really?
Because, yeah, because everything was in French, even though it was still outside of Quebec to say. I know they say it's like Montreal, Quebec, because it is technically close,
Uh huh.
but it's like it's it's still, I don't know. Anyways, um, it was like, yeah, it's hard to explain without being super unfriendly, but to say the least, they were super unfriendly and just not talkative. Like even at the airport, I couldn't find my gate, and I asked, and then one of the guys said in French originally, which I assume was look at the signs, because then I said, "Oh, I only speak English." And he looked at me for a second and then just said, "Just look at the signs." And I was like, "Well, they're all in French."
Well, yeah, I was just about to ask you. I know I know there's a certain selection of the Canadian public that if you don't speak French, they they give you this dirty look.
Yeah.
Is it the same
Yeah.
way with you? Even though you're Canadian, but you don't speak
Yeah.
the French part of the Canadian.
I can speak a little bit, but I'm definitely not fluent enough to like
Carry on a
ask,
conversation.
yeah,
Yeah.
or ask like questions that might not have come from,
Uh huh.
class. Because in French class, we have French class for probably 3 years, and then that's it.
3 years? That's a long time, in my opinion.
And not really when they're just telling you how to say petit poisson.
Whatever that means. Hey, I'm
The
lucky.
little
I'm
fish.
lucky. I can. Huh?
It means little fish.
Seriously.
I could recite an entire song in French right now, but I couldn't tell you how to ask where my gate was.
Uh huh. Yeah, I only speak English, and it's not because I haven't tried. Um, it's because of my dyslexia. I have trouble seeing the sounds
Mm.
of words as it is. I
Yeah.
mean, in my head, I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, getting my own language in my head is one thing, but then I have to, get around um, the structures and whatnot of other languages. It's kind of like, wait a minute, my
Hmm.
brain is having enough trouble dealing with English. Now you want me to wrap my brain around different rules for how to say something? Uh,
Yeah.
I mean,
For what
I
it's
know a
worth,
couple words, but
for
go
like
ahead.
what it's worth,
Uh-huh.
I can understand most French speaking sentences and stuff like that if I know like the general conversation that we're having. You know what I mean? If I'm just walking by somebody who's speaking French, I'm not gonna know what they're saying. You okay?
Sorry about that, guys. Coffee went down the wrong way.
His dying, he's choking. There's nothing I can do about it. Can you imagine if one of us started choking and we couldn't even tell the person?
Really?
What's up?
So, you were talking, say,
I was just saying that, if I know what we're talking about, I'd understand
boop.
what that person was saying. Boot. Um,
I'm going to get you to say
in
it.
French. Uh-huh.
In French, yeah, go ahead.
And but if I was just walking by somebody who was mid conversation with somebody else in the French speaking language, I wouldn't know what they were saying.
All right, well, here's the question then. Is French, as spoken in France, the same
Mm.
as Canadian French? Because I noticed there's always a distinction when they're referring to
There's
Canadian speaking French, it's called Canadian French.
Yeah, French Canadian is what it's called. Um, and yeah, there's a difference. It French Canadian is mixed with English words,
So it's like a dialect then.
and yeah, and it's less accented.
Okay.
When you get like a true French person from birth, it's more, it's harder to understand because they've got such an accent. And even in Quebec, like there's people who are there who are like French from birth,
Right.
haven't spoke any English or very little English is known. And it's a lot like the accent is a lot thicker and it's very hard to tell even from somebody who knows good amount of French,
Right.
who's like been in school in French immersion and stuff like that. even my friend when I was down there who was translating for me, she was having a difficult time understanding the people down there because and they talk faster too.
Well, it's like, oh, the Mexican, um, not Latin, Spanish. Oh my God. Uh, even like say the comedian Iglesias. I don't know if you know Iglesias or not.
No.
Gabriel Fluffy.
Mm, I think
Yeah, after stream we'll
Fluffy
call off that.
sounds
He's the one that does the.
Fluffy
He's
sounds
famous for
familiar.
cake and 5 levels of fatness.
Yeah, Cake Boss.
Yeah, no, not a
Yeah.
cake boss, but we'll talk more about it after stream. But anyway, he jokes about how fast sometimes natural born speaking Spanish people can be, especially if like they're the announcers and stuff, because it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's almost like listening to an auctioneer. You know, it's like and it's like what
Yeah.
you know. So oh, that's like a good example is with the British people. They speak they speak English. I speak American English. There is actually a difference. Trying to get my politicians to accept the fact that we do speak American English is like pulling teeth. But anyway, our English is not what British people speak, um,
Mm-hmm.
or even the European countries. Because you know, when people say, "Do you speak English?" what they're actually asking is, "Do you speak European English?" which is based on uh, Britain, not us, not America. Everyone assumes that when we ask about do you speak English, do you speak American? No, that's actually not what it's referring to. So
Yeah.
uh, they have this dialect. We kind of have it here too, especially in the South, in which, oh God, how does they reference it? I forget exactly, but the way this the style that the British people talk, Cockney, Cockney, something like that. I think. Um, but even British people are like, "What'd you say? Huh?" Because the dialect is so.
Yeah.
I don't know what the term would be, but it's to the point where like even naturally born speakers in the same land are like, I have no idea what you're saying to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Simon Pegg makes fun of that actually in Shaun of the Dead. He actually draws attention to that,
Mm-hmm.
in which he's got a in which he's got a character in there that speaks in this way, and everybody's like, "What did he say?" Because nobody can understand him. Oh, there's a. You want to see what the pale garden looks like? I can head up that way
Sure.
because you probably haven't seen that yet.
No. No, I have not.
You know what? What did I do with the map? Did I drop the map? Oh yeah, I did because we already had found it. Never mind. I was gonna say, where were we looking for treasure? But anyway, um, yeah. So in Shaun of the Dead, um, he's got a character in that movie which speaks that way, and somebody has to translate for him. It's like he said this, and he's like, yeah. That's like listening to a redneck, a true redneck down here.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen like the the comedy versions of the rednecks here in the States. It's like, you know, the scary thing is that's kind of true. You know, you'll be talking to them, and all of a sudden it'll be like, and I'm like, huh, what? Wait, did I just get teleported to another dimension here or something? What? But it's actually really amazing the number of dialects and stuff. I mean, take our country. The way we speak on the east north side of the United States is one way. Then there is the west side, which I'm pretty sure is divided up into two, like a northern and southern. Armadillo! Isn't he so cute?
Kidnap him.
But there definitely is a division between east and west side talk.
Yeah,
There is a division
definitely.
between. Okay, so you have the New England states, what we call the New England states here, which is like, you know, New York, Massachusetts, Maine, Connecticut, Vermont. You know, those are all, we all consider those the New England states. So they have their own way of talking. Then you have the northeast side, which is below them, which has a way of talking, up to yeah, the mountain range there. Yeah, Catskills and stuff. Not Catskills. Anyway, brain not working today, or as Robo would say, brain not braining. So, and then of course you have the southern part of the east side, which is us, that talks an entirely different way. That we go from the East Coast all the way over to Texas, although Texas can technically be its own country. And then you have what's on the west side, you know, that's in the middle of the United States to the west side. It's so you're talking at least what, 5 separate dialects there, and then there are dialects within the dialects of those areas, and that's just the states. Take like Germany and stuff. Excuse me. Okay, fix that.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I didn't even see it.
So, like that's like Doc. You know, Doc is naturally born German, so he speaks German, right? How far away am I here? Okay, but he also
I'm a
speaks
failure.
European English, and you know they're taught that in school. So they have 2 languages. They have their primary, then they have the European English, so they can communicate with the rest of their European countries that are around them, and that's normal for them.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, I guess I'm assuming in Canada, where it is in French Canadian, and in English, like your signs and stuff like that are supposed to be, or something like that. Which is when you told me that you only learned English, and I was like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. How tall is that mountain? Yeah, not sure what we got talking about languages. Uh, Definitely feels like a Monday, not a Wednesday. Did I lose you?
No, I just muted for a sec.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
All right, how big is this? here? This feels like it would have something, at least a small chamber, maybe. Alright, well, let me get up to the Pale Garden and I'll come back to this and maybe I'll find a tunnel or just dig down and check it. Yeah, that's tall enough. Okay. I'm not going to climb over. I'm going to go around it. Hey, wait. No, 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 no. No, thank you. No, thank you. I will climb the mountain. You stay over there. You I don't care about. It's Mr. Green guy I don't want. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, if you're looking for, say, like a deep, dark section, not necessarily an ancient city, this is what you're looking for. Something like this. Because generally, as part of the generation algorithm, deep darks have a tendency of being placed under, like, these type of mountains.
Yeah.
It's not always true, but it's generally done that way.
Are you
Okay.
going looking for one?
Yeah, after I show you the Pale Garden, I'm going to come back over here and either find a tunnel, which obviously there are some here, or I'm just going to dig down and see if we can find one. But right there off in the distance, you should be able to see it now. That's the Pale Garden. Okay.
Where?
So, okay, so I got to get down without killing myself.
No death.
I'm not even sure how many deaths I have.
You should check.
Let's see, statistics. Okay. I've jumped 63,000 times. I've killed 4,300 mobs.
Nice.
See, I've killed one player.
I wonder who.
Let's see. According to this, I've only played for almost 10 days. And I haven't died for nearly 4 of it. Time slept in bed is 522. Trade with villagers, don't even ask that. Okay. Number of deaths, 27.
Dang.
For me, that's a lot. For you, that's not even a drop in the bucket.
You know what?
I know a lot of things.
Screw you. I'm gonna stop saying that.
Nope.
What do you know?
I know a lot of things. It really depends on what you want to ask. I know you're Canadian.
And I know you're a lousy American.
At least you didn't say lazy. I gotta admit that's one of the one things I dislike is being called lazy because I'm an American. Okay, so here we are at the Pale Gardens. You can see that we have the pale moss grass plot now. Okay, these are the trees. Now the creaking, oh god, only come out at nighttime. They will not
The
spawn
what?
during the new mob that lives in this forest.
Are they dangerous?
Oh yeah. Have you ever watched Doctor Who?
No.
Oh, well, okay. In Doctor Who, there's this creature type. They're called angels, and if you look at them, they don't move. But the second you turn your vision off of them, they move. They move to attack you, to kill you. That's exactly what these things do. And the only way to kill them is you have to find out where their heart is, which is in one of the trees, and then take it out. That's the only way to kill. Okay, no. Go away. Um, that's the only way to. Wait a minute. I hear it. Or I did.
Does it give you hints on where they would be?
Yeah, you can hit it, and it like there. I can hear the heartbeat, so there is a heart around here somewhere. Um, I hear it. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying?
That they only come out at night.
Right. Yeah, they only come out at night. As soon as the sun comes out, they disappear. So,
You know what would have been kind of cool though? Is if in that biome you couldn't tell if it was night or day.
well, in a way, you can't because everything is kind of grayed out. We still have like a little bit of brown and green and stuff, but pretty much everything is grayed out. So it's like it's a dark oak forest vibe. I can hear it, the creaking. Even though I have two of these trees, um, I limit I limit their growth, so we don't get the creakings, and we don't get the sound effects we get here. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
No, I have the stream muted.
Oh, okay. Oh, because we're talking. You hear it twice. But yeah, this is the Pale Garden, the new biome.
Oh, cool.
It's actually kind of a good size one, I guess. So, I wonder if there would be a deep dark under here.
Only one way to find it.
Yeah, and I haven't worked with it yet, but there's the new resource, resin.
Mm-hmm.
I got to kind of research it a little because I'm not exactly sure how to farm it. So, like I said, I haven't really played around with that particular part of Minecraft yet.
They should do a Minecraft that's similar, but without like the
You're echoing.
fairy tale mobs and just like normal daily creatures that could kill you.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide whether or not. Ooh! We got a lush cave underneath.
Nice.
Wow, that's kind of
Would
cool.
that be muted too in that biome?
Doesn't look like it. Because it looks pretty lush, you know.
Yeah.
Now, lush caves are actually their own separate biome. So, yeah, see, lush caves. So, and then what is next? Yeah, Pale Garden. So they definitely butt up right here. Pale Garden, lush cave. All right, so it is now technically nighttime. Uh, oops.
You should
Okay,
set your spawn in case you die.
that might be a good idea. No, 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 get out, get out. I wanted to keep it night, just set the spawn. Okay, so I'll leave the bed here. Let me put a temporary marker here. Okay. Right. Yep. Okay. No. No. Go away.
Normal mobs?
Yeah. Creeper. Mm. My normal bean. Alright, so I have an axe ready. I see a creeper all the way up there.
Seems pretty quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen.
I'm gonna turn this on for a sec. Like the sound.
Here, let me, because I have my sounds turned all the way down. Let me turn it up so maybe you guys will be able to hear it better. Okay.
Is the thudding in the game or is that
Okay. Ooh. There's the creaking, the noise.
they don't want to show up?
Figures, right? I'm getting all the regular mobs.
And mostly skeletons.
probably won't show now because I got all these guys. Yeah, the one time I want a mob to show up, right?
Right?
Ugh. I don't understand how their hitboxes are so low. Yeah, see, it might not show up because I got 10 million other regular mobs here. I mean, I know it's exaggeration, but. Oh, knock it off. Oh, I got 2 more spider eyes. Good, I can use that. And it's almost morning time. Oh, just,
Well, that was anticlimactic.
yeah, very much so, wasn't it? Well, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I mean, just zombies all over the place. So between, I killed most of the skeletons, but between the zombies and the creepers, yeah. See, it's daytime now, so they won't show. Okay. I'll have to try to see if I can come back and show that off.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see now what is underneath these mountains, shall we? Alright, I can put my trapdoors away. Bed out. There's a nice tall red mushroom, huh? Mushrooms, man, mushrooms.
Shrooms, man.
Oh god, do you ever see that movie by Broken Lizard? The first one. Uh, where they're cops, the highway patrol or something.
I don't think so, no.
Let me
I'm
turn this
not a
back
big
on.
movie watcher.
Oh, that's right. You keep telling me that. Of course, I didn't bring torches on me, but that's all right. I have wooden. Charcoal on me. Okay. There's a lush cave still here. That's what that clay means.
Nice.
Okay, broke into the lush cave. Okay. Lush cave turns into dripstone. Okay. Oops. Mm. Diamond level.
Nothing there?
Not yet. Well, deep dark it has to be down under level 0.
Uh,
So I haven't quite reached that. I'm at the old diamond level. Okay, now I'm getting close. It's not what I wanted to do.
saying. Well, how much you like your redstone, that's probably gonna be gone.
What redstone? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Sure.
There's no redstone. Okay. So now, how deep will this go? Oh, okay. This looks kind of promising. I have to admit, I do like the lush caves. It is a really nice biome.
It is. I honestly, if it wasn't underground, I would definitely make a house.
Yeah, you don't usually dig too much underground.
No.
Oh, is that a diamond? Go away. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ow. An enchanted iron shovel? Seriously? I gotta check that out. Fortune 1, efficiency 2. Ooh, give me the carrot. No! That was close. Saved my boat. Diamond. Ooh, looks like an 8 feet. Nice. Yeah. Shh. Yes, those were diamonds.
No, they weren't.
Right in the face. Okay. So that goes up. More lush. Okay. This goes down to that point. Alright, so it looks like we got the lush cave instead of any potential for deep dark.
Gotcha.
That doesn't mean there isn't still deep dark down here, because we have lush cave and saw the beginnings of what looked like a dripstone cave. So those two are attached to each other. Just wondering if I should continue with exploring this or not. left all. Okay.
Did you mute by accident?
No way.
Oh, you just went really quiet.
Oh, I'm just kind of concentrating on not dying.
Ah, that can be important sometimes.
Especially when they got these ninja skeletons. You know how annoying they can get.
Yup.
I mean, if I was really doing this properly, I'd be lighting this all up, but what's the likelihood of me coming? Ooh, I see something I want.
Is it diamonds?
No. Oink. Mine. You can't even make those in the game. I mean, you can get a mod to
Oh,
do it, but the spore blossoms.
yeah.
So try to grab them when I can, you know. Hey, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
I get a couple on the berry server.
What's that? Oh, spore blossoms.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha 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 ha! Guess what I found?
Little boy.
Huh?
Did you find it?
Oh, not only did I find it, I found a dungeon, which looks to
Nice.
be a zombie. And I need to make torches now. Just for that reason. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. What do I got? Anything good in here? Let's see. Oh! Other side. I don't have that one yet. Redstone. Alrighty. I am going to take a quick little break here, guys. I need to use the restroom, and I'll be right back. And we're going to get into some of the deep dark stuff.
Set your spawn in case you die.
It, Yep, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I know. I could have put it to my be right back screen, but uh. So, all right. A couple saddles. All right. Give me my boat. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Records. The record stack, I forget. No, they don't. Okay. Okay. Name tag. Come and get it. You're gonna die. Okay. Oh, you're a zombie. I don't remember what number you are. I'll just put that for now. Okay, so you should be marked on the map. Okay, good. Alright, now let's see how we are looking here. Kind of give this section a little light up. The less we have to deal with out here, the better. You'll be waiting. Okay. Wait. Did I get myself lost already?
Probably knowing you. I'd say I can't really say anything. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't come at me there.
I'm choosing to ignore you.
Wah.
That's more torturous for you. Okay, so we okay, right there. Let's do this. Okay, so I can do this, and okay. I was gonna say, me going up and down is gonna trigger. All right. Actually, I need better control right now than that can do for me. Yeah, yeah. All right, so you're right over there. Good. Shut up. All right, that's not okay. Don't think I have one around. Oh shoot! Right. I don't think I can get that with the pick. All right. Do I need? Yep. I'm gonna have to come back. Yeah. There's no shakers around. I need to use a hoe. I forgot about that. But we have officially found a deep dark section. I don't think it's going to turn into an ancient village because we're near the bottom. But we have
Mm.
access to Skulk now.
Nice.
So if I pick this now, the Skulk, it'll drop experience points instead of dropping the Skulk itself.
Wait, you can get 1,000,000 experience points from all that?
Well, yeah, kind of. Okay.
How much does
Oh,
it drop?
that's interesting.
What?
It's Now it's not supposed to. It's supposed. Oh, okay. I can use my Silk Touch pickaxe then. Let me see. Would that do that here? Oh, it did. Okay. So does that mean I can do that with this? I hope. Oh, it did. Okay. No shriekers yet, which is, lucky. Okay. So a pickaxe with Silk Touch on it will still work. Doesn't have to be a hoe. All right. Let me just grab some of this if I can. Ooh, didn't mean to get that part of it though. All right. So let me then try breaking this without. You ready? Okay. So you see how much XP I have, right? That little dot there. See? Did you catch it?
Yep.
But it also destroys the block.
Mm.
So that's the payoff.
That's not too bad. I mean, collect all of that without collecting it, and you'd have a lot of bars. Especially if it was a bigger one.
Right.
But it's kind of a waste of blocks.
Alrighty. So we found the deep dark.
Nice. It's not one of the better ones, though.
No, but at least it gave us scope, though. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
and it helped to prove what I was trying to say of how you can find a potential for a deep
Yeah.
dark area. So underneath this mountain range, there's a lush cave, a dripstone cave, and a deep dark cave, all within range of each other.
That's crazy.
So, and this might even go on for more. With I haven't dug into it yet or anything. So
Yeah.
now I just got to go home.
Explore, explore.
I can't. I'm full.
Oh.
Time to go home.
Wah, wah, wah.
You okay over there?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why?
because I'm hearing all kinds of weird noises.
Oh, sorry. I'm mute.
No, you don't have to mute. I'm just saying.
No. I'm cleaning, so
Yeah.
I don't want to mess that up for your stream / recording.
Well, should I take the long walk home, or should I use the map to get me home?
I don't know.
If I use the map, I can explore more. If I walk home, that's probably the end of the stream when I'm done.
No. Ow.
That's one of the features that is on Xeno's map is that you can teleport, or you can also turn that off. And I try not to use it. That is freaking out. But I think I will use it so that I can continue with the stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna mute now.
Ow! That was my head. Okay. Oops. Oh, I am full. I got myself a little stoof. Okay. Alright, she's muted. What did
I'm
I get
still
for?
here though.
Yeah. Okay. At least we got just a little bit better than a chest of worth of stuff.
Nice.
Various things. Some of the stuff probably, some people consider garbage, but I can always find uses for them. All right, so I
Totally.
I went and see. You got to see the mangrove swamp. Showed you the pale garden swamp. Oh, we can get rid of this. We found a deep dark next to a zombie spawner. Okay. Not an ancient city, but just the deep dark. Um, you said something about a flower forest, but like I said, we already have that here. I can go back to try and explore over this section again if that's what you want.
It's whatever you want to do. That's your stream.
Yeah, maybe we'll go try that again. Guess I'll hold on to the torches this time. So we got Sculpt now. And I got a couple of the sensors so I can do some wireless redstone. What do we got here? 11:35, so about 30 minutes. Yeah, see, if I had walked that all the way back, that would have taken up the last 30 minutes here.
Yeah.
Wish I could have shown the creaking. Creak. Whatever the new mob is called.
I know. I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't show up.
And for those who are wondering, that teleportation of the map, you can turn that off. By the way, it is a toggleable uh, switch in the options. So if you want to use it but not use it with the opportunity of teleporting, you can turn it off. So this is really, once I found this mapping program, this is the only map I turn to now. I won't use any other one.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Just from like looking on it on stream.
Yeah. I'm not sure who actually maintains it now, but I'm glad they do. And as Rebel pointed out, this is modded Minecraft, so you know.
Yeah.
I try to stay vanilla as possible, within reason. But she does have a point. This is modded Minecraft. head a little more north. So yeah, I mean, even within say 2,000 blocks of where we're spawning, basically, there's still a lot of stuff here. You know,
Oh yeah.
I remember in the old days you used to have to travel out 5,000, 10,000 blocks before you'd really find anything interesting. You know.
Yeah.
Geode. Hello. That's a single building. I wonder if I could find a sniffer egg. Oh, he's got a fishing pole. Where's the other dude? He's over there. Slowly killing himself. Oh, I heard a third one. There you are. Yeah. Bye. Okay, let's see here. Oops. Oh well.
What'd you do now?
I broke a suspicious gravel. Instead of sweeping it, I hit the wrong mouse button. Oh no, okay, that's normal. Okay, just junk. Oh, got a map. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Die. Nobody likes you.
Rude.
Moi? I'm rude?
Very.
Is that it? Yeah, that looks it. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. We'll keep this. We'll keep it that. We'll keep you. Well, we'll keep it this stuff. Because I can trade all that stuff in. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Okay. Actually, I don't need any of this stuff, technically speaking, but hey, why not? Saves me from having to make it. Oh, I hear you. Alright, west. West. It's right there. Alright. got another diamond out of it. Got some cooked fish. It's a fish.
Fish.
Okay, let's finish filling in the map. It's a fish. Yeah, I bet you don't even know what that's from.
To be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
Why am I not surprised?
Because I'm cleaning.
Well, it's about time. Jeez.
You know what?
I
You
know
know
a
what?
lot of things. I keep telling you that. One of
And I
these days
keep
you'll
telling
learn.
them, no, I'm not gonna learn. I never learn. I don't learn from my mistakes.
Alright, so we found a better treasure. And my headphones are sliding off my head.
Nice.
Okay. Free kelp. I don't have to farm it. Alright, so we have a new treasure map done. Yeah, you know what I haven't found in a while? Is a ruined portal.
What?
I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah. They're usually pretty,
Abundant.
yeah.
Sunflower. Let's see. Too many. Getting up more towards the warmer climates. God, what was that map site we used to use? Mapbase, you think? Was that it?
I'm not sure.
I think it's still around.
Most likely.
I actually tried real kelp.
Did you?
Yeah. And no, I didn't like it. I do not eat seafood at all. Um, Admittedly, it was hard for me to get past the seafood smell, but I did. But I still took a bite of it, and nope.
What'd your oldest say? Because I know she likes it.
No, she didn't really say much of it. She said, "At least you tried it." I said, "Yeah, I did. You're right." You know, 'cause that's what I've always told them. I says, "Don't judge it by its look, smell, or whatever until you taste it." You know, because smell and look can be very, very deceiving. Otherwise,
Yeah.
why would they eat that one fruit that smells so bad it smells worse than a rotten corpse?
Yeah.
You know? So, I think it's some kind of fruit or something. Uh,
Nice.
but I actually did try kelp.
The Jurian, is that what you're talking about?
What is it?
Jurian?
Is that it? I'm not sure.
It's like a pineapple looking thing, but it's big and
Nasty smelling?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got spikes all over it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
It's actually banned in some areas here in the States.
Why?
I guess because it's so gross. That's the only thing I can think of. I guess the smell is really that bad.
Yeah.
I've only seen in like pictures and videos. I've never actually seen one in real life.
Me either.
I don't even
I
remember.
do know somebody who likes it though.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, each to their own, right? You know, I don't fret anybody for liking stuff.
Oh yeah. I might say, ew, how can you stomach that? But I'm not gonna
Right.
be like, oh, you're nasty and you shouldn't be whatever.
Right, exactly. I mean, that's like oddly enough, I'm kind of starting to get into eating freshwater fish. See, I didn't eat any kind of
Yeah, you were saying last night, I think.
yeah. I don't eat any kind of like seafood or fish stuff. I've never liked it. Um,
I like very few things.
uh huh.
Like I'll eat lobster, I'll eat crab because
No,
they're similar in texture,
yeah, nope, not me.
and then I'll eat shrimp,
Nope, not
but
me.
it's also a texture thing
Uh huh.
with me where I can only have a few. Like I'm not big. And then I'll eat scallops. I like scallops and
Scallops.
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 You know
About
what?
time you learn to speak correctly.
About time.
Um, I've cooked all that stuff.
About about.
I like I said, I've cooked all that stuff. But I can't even taste stand the smell. Like say when my family is making
I will say.
shrimp or
I will
lobster.
say anything.
Yeah.
I'm very picky with it. Like I'm not. If there's something odd about it, I'm turning the other way.
Uh huh.
And my dad likes mussels, like deep fried mussels,
Yeah. Yeah.
with
Yeah.
malt vinegar on it,
Hmm.
and I can't stand the smell. Can't stand it.
Of what, the mussels or the vinegar?
Both.
Oh, okay.
The mix, but I'm not a vinegar person. I hate the smell of vinegar too.
Uh huh. Yeah. My family likes fish. I mean, Robo eats
It's really
sushi.
good for you.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, just look at the Asian countries where fish is one of their main components for
Yeah.
their diet. But for me, it's always I don't know. I just could not. That's like venison. I look
What is that?
uh deer meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, venison.
Have you had alligator?
It's alligator? No, actually, I haven't.
Yeah. Because when I was down in Florida the last time, 2010-ish, my uncle had made alligator for us, and it was really good.
No, I know I have not done alligator, and it's not illegal down here, so it's not it's just haven't had that opportunity.
Yeah.
I did actually for the first time though a couple years ago. Actually had frog's legs for the first time
Well,
while down here, and I
yeah, I
was
can't fathom
oddly enough I wasn't sure about it myself, but I was like, I'll try at least one because I've always told, like I said, I've always told my kids you should at
that.
least
Yeah.
try something once before you judge it. I know I have one or two items where I completely and totally judge it and refuse to even try it, but
Yeah.
that's just adorable. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. Friends of ours was making was doing like some kind of, I think it was a Fourth of July cookout or something, maybe, or something, and so actually the whole family tried it. Because none of us had frog's legs before, and it's like a southern thing down here, especially since we're close to Louisiana. You know,
Mm.
um, guess I should sleep. And oddly enough, I was surprisingly shocked. You know how they say like it tastes like chicken, kind of. Well,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if I had that in my head maybe when I had tried it, but it wasn't disgusting, or it was like I'm going to eat some frog's leg. Oh my god!
To the point, because they're so small, and it's not even like
Well,
enough to
it's
be.
no different than the traditional buffalo wings, because
Yeah.
even though you get like the little drumsticks and stuff now, when the drumsticks were invented, you were actually just getting the little wing part, which is no different than how much you get off of a frog's leg.
Yeah, that's true.
And the frog's legs that they use are specifically bred, just like cows or chickens and stuff like that are. So they're a farm grade animal. So therefore, the legs are proportional size as far as like being edible.
Mm.
So it's not like they're going out in the wild and capturing wild frogs and then cutting them up and frying their legs. No, these are actually farm grade products.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I think trout and salmon I've been kind of getting into eating lately. Um,
I am not a salmon person. Never will be, never have. Don't think I ever will be.
uh huh.
I said that twice.
Right.
But I don't know. I just don't like the. It's not an aftertaste. It's like
Well, I can understand what you mean if you say aftertaste because that's kind of like me, especially when it comes
yeah,
to seafood. There's a patrol down there.
yeah. There's a definite like acidic taste to seafood
Yeah.
at the end. That's the best way I can explain that.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, because every 7 years your body changes. You know that, right?
Yep.
So things like food taste and stuff will change along with that. I'm
Mm.
beginning to think that maybe if the fresh fish is prepared a certain way, then I'll be okay with it. Because I was
Have
always
you
okay
had
with
tartar sauce with it?
yeah. That's how I used to eat my
We
fish.
had good tartar sauce, like mayo-based relish, um, a little bit of garlic, and then a little splash of mustard. It
Yeah.
was so good, and some
Uh,
sugar, just a little bit of sugar.
yep. Yeah. That was the only way I could eat fish. Was that way.
Yeah.
And the only fish I would eat originally when I was younger was like
Want
the
to hear
fish
a
sticks or
very
fish
Joel
patties.
story?
What's that? Go ahead.
So I might have told you this before, but on the menu there's Friday fish days. Excuse me. Sorry, I was burping. And so every Friday there was fish. It was either salmon, haddock, or whatever. And every Friday, I never touched that fish.
Uh-huh.
Never. Didn't matter. Like I would be in there for 6 months. I was in there for a total of like a year and 6 months collectively, not all together.
Right.
But it was one particular time where we had fish. This was like one of my, not my first time being there, but not like completely knowing everything about jail life sort of thing, if you know what I
Right.
mean.
Yep. 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 Noobish.
Yeah. And anyways, we had fish and I acted out some way. I think I was mouthing off a guard. And anyways, I went to SEG for a week.
Ah.
And that fish that was still there in my cell, one, didn't stink at all, became almost 10 times smaller than what it was when I left, which is probably explainable due to like the water intake of it.
Right.
But the fact that there was no mold, no odor, nothing turned me right off.
I can't blame you on that one.
I'm like, there is something in that I'm not putting in my body.
So yeah. Now haddock
It
is it?
had no odor. Like it was, and it was tiny. Like, do you know?
It probably really wasn't real fish per se.
Probably not.
But go ahead.
And then they have roast beef on commissary, which is literally, it comes in rolls. Like it's literally rolled up like wallpaper.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
And tiny, like it disgusting. Never ate that either.
Yeah, it's kind of like, how can you even call this beef? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
whenever you would pull it apart, you could see the where they glued all the gristle and all that stuff. It was disgusting.
Well, you know how they glue all that, right? It's a gel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gel made out of the fat parts that they don't use.
No.
Yep.
No, thank you.
You're gonna find that that is used a lot in food.
Yep.
You know, the fat parts.
No.
Oh, a parrot.
Squawk, squawk.
I don't think we have parrots yet. Although, do I have a jungle closer? I'd have to walk all the way back with that guy. I think we have one closer. All right. Uh. Anyway, yeah. Um. So yeah, you would really, if you knew how a lot of our food is actually produced, you would never eat.
No.
When I was working in the food industry and somebody asked me, you know, how is this made? And I would ask them, I says, do you want an honest answer or do you want me to lie to you?
Yeah.
And of course, you know, for those who didn't know me, I would get this like weird look. I was like, what are you talking about? I says, because if I tell you how something is truly made, you'll never eat it again. If I lie to you, I will tell you in a certain way how it's made without giving
Yeah.
you the full details, in which you'll be like, oh, okay, give me a pound of it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I love eating hot dogs. Okay, I'm definitely an American. I am definitely an American. But
Did you know I watched something recently that showed the amount of hot dogs sold on July 4th in America overweighs the amount of hot dogs ever sold in that year.
yep,
And then apparently it's gotten more and more over the years where there's like this competition where it's like they watch the numbers or whatever,
uh huh,
and if it outdoes the last year, there's like this some hot dog sale or something. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's the three quote American foods are hot dogs, hamburgers, and pizza.
Yep.
Um, you know, if you haven't had any of those, whether you don't like them or not, you've had to have them at least once.
Yep.
So
I don't think I've met anybody who doesn't like hot dogs. Specific brands, maybe yes, but like
yeah,
in general,
I have a specific brand that I absolutely hate, but
yeah.
okay. Oh, Wild Arbor. I don't think I have that one yet. Um, let's see here. Sorry, give me a second here. Okay, so yeah, yeah, I even know people who don't like cake, throw rotten flesh.
Yeah.
Um, I do actually keep it because I can convert it into leather. Um, so yeah, cake is one. People who don't like, you know, hot dogs, burgers, stuff like that. I mean, you know, they are here. Oops, I forgot to break that one. I thought I did. Hey. my redstone. What do we got here? Anything good? Nothing good. All junk. So anyway, yeah. I do like hot dogs,
I do
but
too.
the thing that, of course, I'll probably make any. If you love hot dogs and you don't want to hear this, don't turn away. Just mute. um, but hot dogs are actually a liquid, believe it or not, that solidifies into the form that we know it as. So what they do is they take the meat and
Don't
they,
they add gelatin or bone marrow?
well, yeah, they add some ingredients and stuff to it, yes, but they take the meat and they grind it so much that it actually becomes like this um, liquid paste kind of stuff, and it's extruded out through what essentially it's a sausage maker, because that's essentially what a hot dog really is. It's a sausage,
Yeah.
and then it's cooked. Of course, they add water to it to help cook the meat and stuff, and that makes it a solid product. It is what it states that it is. It's made out of the products that it says on the label. It's just it is actually a liquid form of meat.
Isn't there like what are the health codes down there for how many like rat hairs and stuff can be in food?
Yep, that does exist.
I know we have that here. Our health for food is very strict though.
Actually, so is ours. It's just that with the mass production of stuff, just no getting around it.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the latest version, 21.4. Um, all right, so I've got that all mapped out now. All right. Yeah, we're actually very strict down here. Into the fact that some time ago, I forget how many years this was, somebody went into a Purdue. What's new in this? The Pale Gardens and that stuff with the Pale Oak and everything. That's the new latest thing. So,
There graphics change updates too.
not really. I don't think there was really. I mean, there were behind the scene game rules and stuff that were changing, coding. But as far as the graphics and stuff, no, I don't think anything's changed that way yet. I mean, everybody's trying to hint what's going to happen with the next update that's coming down the line.
Yeah.
So, I was hoping going to try to show one of the creaking. Probably still saying it wrong, but unfortunately we couldn't get him to show up.
Wasn't me.
What's that?
Oh, I just knocked down like 20 different things.
What'd you go and do that for?
Because I am a menace to society.
That's kind of beside the point. We got a treasure map.
A treasure map?
Alrighty. Let's see. I will keep the bowl. What's going to give poison? Yep. That's the highest chance of what you're going to find. Okay, so we got two treasure maps. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that one. Okay, that's the one we completed. So you're done. You're the new one. Okay, so we have to go northeast. All right, so northeast would be this way. Something tells me I've already found it though, because it's in an area where I've already explored. Hmm. That's like when I found, because we were talking about real maple syrup earlier. That is honey and uh, maple syrup are one of the two largest counterfeited food sold worldwide. I mean, that just blew my mind. The fact that people are actually counterfeiting food. She's
Say that again. Sorry.
like we were talking earlier about the maple syrup,
Yeah.
and I had found out that honey and maple syrup are two of the largest counterfeited food products that are sold worldwide.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, the whole concept kind of like blew my mind. Excuse me, sorry, but I, after listening to the commentators talk about that stuff, it's like, yeah, you're right. I can kind of see that's a lot for like little insects to produce, or how many trees can you truly tap to
Yep.
get the amount of syrup that these companies are going to sell.
If it was the case where it was all like pure maple syrup, there'd be no maple trees left.
Right,
And the ones that they would replant wouldn't be growing fast enough.
right.
However, I will say a tree does supply at least 60 bottles of um, maple syrup in its whole entire lifespan.
Uh-huh. Now, tapping it, that doesn't kill the tree though, right?
No, it hurts it, it injures it, and that's why it bleeds the maple syrup.
Uh-huh. Right. Because I used to have a friend that made their own syrup from the trees that they tapped up. This is up in New York. And it was an interesting process, at least the way they were doing
It's
it.
the same process, sort of, as a latex tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You score it. I think in this case you dig a hole into it, and then you put a spout into it. There's a technical term, and then
Right.
the spout leaks into a bucket hung over the spout, and then it drips down over I think it's 72 hours, and then you'll have a full bucket of maple syrup.
Well, the raw ingredient of
Which,
maple syrup.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Which I believe is 1.5 bottles of maple syrup. Could be wrong about that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you wouldn't need just a tree farm just for that alone.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, I think we got it. All right. Well, I did some exploring. We found some stuff. up this, we'll do the teleport thing again. Hit my head on the ceiling. Ouch.
Nice.
Set my spawn point. Okay. Alright, guys. So, we talked about plans for 2025. We went exploring, as Liz suggested we do today. We found some nice stuff. Let's see here. Okay. We have this treasure map. We have that treasure map. Let me put the boat bed and stuff away so I don't confuse it with anything. Okay. Nothing else I gotta take that back out of here. No, okay. Alright, so my doors. Oh, wait. Okay. So, oh, not do that. Okay. Hey. Okay. Okay. Yep. So, I am actually in a room. Okay, so give me the. Not that. So give me the diamond. Give me that. And put those two in there. So, this is the junk that we found. Got some more redstone, which I need. We started collecting some of the skulk stuff. Oh, we did get a new record. One of Leanne's. So, other side. So we have that. Okay. Raided another village or two. Got a couple more saddles, even though I got the trade for it now. Nothing really great. That's for sure. But hey, it's still stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the trims. Let me see. I don't know. Wasn't there wild armor trim? Maybe I do have that one. It's the spore blossom. We did capture that. Alright, so that must. Let's go check that real quick. Before I sign off here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. My son and my wife are talking to me. Uh, so we have. Okay, that's the coast armor trim, the snout armor trim, the rib armor trim. So no, we don't have the wild armor trim yet. So that is new. Okay, and we have 14. Uh, there. 14 Hearts of the Sea. So, alright, guys. Thank everybody for coming out. Once again, Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope the first day is going to be great for everybody. For me, so far, it's good to go. So, thumbs up by me. Alright, guys. So, you all take care now. Be good to each other.